Think of if you were 10 times more confident than what you are now, what you could achieve in your life, where you could be, right? But there are some things that are always dragging you back to be confident and you're unable to achieve your dreams in your life. But what if I say by the end of this video, you are going to take away 3 things that are going to help you sound more confident and help you achieve those dreams in your life? Sounds good, right? Honestly, the 3 things I am going to share in this video today, these are the things I have personally used, implemented in my life to become more confident. And to speak here in front of camera and easily speak on stages as well, conduct different workshops and everything. And there are many dreams that you can just fulfill by being confident, right? So how you can be confident? The 3 things I'm going to share in this video from my personal experiences, and you can take away with you, but you need to implement those things in your life. So are you ready to become more confident and achieve your dreams and reach where you want to be in your life? Let's begin. So the number 1 thing to sound more confident is to count yourself in. So let me explain this through an example. So I have been to reality shows, and obviously I have been during my school times as well. I used to be on stages as well. But every time you go on stage, there is that fear within you. No matter how long you have been into public speaking or how long you have been speaking on stages or something. But wo dar na jada hunda, that's always there within you whenever you step onto stage. So what I used to do personally when I had to go for reality shows, so obviously there are a lot of cameras, 7 to 8 cameras, they're looking onto you, and there are judges in front of you and all that things, right? So when we had rehearsals beforehand, so at that time I always used to count myself in. I knew this is now it's gonna be my turn, and instead of just being nervous, I would count inside 3, 2, 1 and go. And I would step onto stage with that confidence. Because I just told my mind after 3, 2, 1 go, I have to move onto stage with confidence. So this thing literally helped me become more confident as soon as I step onto the stage. And this really works. So always count yourself in. If that may be any small thing, if you have to approach a stranger and you have to ask him for some help, and you're oh, how should I approach him? So just count yourself in 3, 2, 1 go, and just go do that thing. That's how it works. And you will, when you begin to practice this with some time, you will say you yourself will see how confident you are now. You can easily do those things. So this truly works. And that's something I'm telling you from my own experience. So you need to implement this thing. Just listening now to this, tip and just leaving this video later, it's not gonna help. Sorry. You need to implement it. And let's move to the second. The second tip is to give yourself 20 seconds of courage. What do I mean by this? Let me explain with help of an example. When initially I had to conduct workshops and I had to speak in front of public, so obviously I was nervous. It isn't like we aren't nervous, right? But how you overcome those things, that nerves, how you control those things, that is the main point. So I always told myself that first 20 seconds, I have to be confident. My body language, the way I speak, the way I'm gonna make eye contact with the public, everything needs to be confident. And when you do that for first 20 seconds, obviously that with the time that begins to flow in that manner only. So if initially you appear as a confident personality and to yourself you're saying that thing I am confident, and that is how your rest of the things, the rest of your speaking is gonna flow in that manner only, and you will be able to present that thing in a good, confident manner. But if initially you don't bring that courage within you, then obviously initially if you are at low confidence, you are not pretty good at speaking or something, that is how rest of your conversation is gonna flow. So give initial 20 seconds to yourself, and you will see how that can do wonders for rest whole of the conversation or whole of the workshop or whatever you're gonna present. Please try it out and implement this in your life, and you will see the changes. And let's move to the third tip now. So the third tip, this is really I want to share from my personal experience. So that is to take seat at the table. So what happened here when I came in Canada, so here there used to be network events, and I am always curious to see if there's something new going on where I can become a part of network or anything like that. And there was one of such events that was about oil and mining company. I mentioned earlier also in some video. So I literally knew nothing about that sector. First of all, I knew nothing about that company as well. And I somehow went for that event. I didn't know anyone there, who I'm gonna meet or something. But I was I have to go, yaar. I need to see what happens, how do people interact with each other, how do they network with each other. So I just wanted to go for that, and I went somehow. And like obviously there are different tables and chairs as well where you can sit down or something. So rather than just hiding behind some place like where people won't be able to see me, they won't be able to approach me, I tried sitting in the center, where like kind of that is a place of attention where people often look off, or like they can easily look on and they can easily interact with you, some sort of that thing, right? So that spots are always there in the room or somewhere. And also there are some hidden spots where people like to sit and they're like, oh, no one should approach me. But I was like, someone, I have to sit on this table in the center where I can interact with the people, because that is why I am here. Even though I don't know anyone, no worries, I'll get to know if I just interact with them, right? So that is what I mean by taking the seat on the table. So just making a difference where you're gonna sit in an event or at any place you're going. Either you are hiding on a spot, or either you are trying to make yourself visible to everyone. That will boost confidence within you. So I just began to sit at the center of the spot. That's it. So that will also automatically make you confident, yeah, because obviously when you are sitting at the center, you're more conscious about the things, right? You're observing people, you're doing everything, and automatically that is gonna bring confidence within you. And this works actually. That is what I'm telling you from my personal experience. Again, this is not something I have read out of from somewhere or something like that. Because obviously, yeah, if you are hiding somewhere, right, and you just say, okay, I'll be confident, oh, I'm okay here sitting here, no one should approach me. That is not how confidence comes in. Confidence is when you approach new people that may be strangers for you, no worries. Obviously, when we talk to someone, then only you get to know someone, right? So just try to take seat at the table. Simply try to be at the center. That may be at any event or anywhere you're talking to, just try to be at the center of the place where you think the people are going to pay attention to, and be there and see how confidence comes in automatically. That's it. So yeah, try implementing these 3 tips, and these are all the 3 tips for this video, and I hope you found them helpful. Try implementing, yeah. Without implementing them in life, there can be no confidence. That's as easy as that's, right? So I hope you found this helpful. Let me know any of the reviews you have, anything, any feedback you want to share, please write down in the comments, or also you can contact me through my Instagram as well. So yeah, that's all about this video. See you in the next video now. Till then, keep growing, keep learning.